So for this lens here, we have a 70 to 200, so this is the focal length that you can expect. 70, 200. And this has a USM autofocus motor, and it's an L Canon series, so it's one of their higher end ones, but it's an f4 throughout the zoom. So throughout this whole range here, we're at f4, which is very nice. And this is an RF mount, so we should be able to get 8 stops of stabilization with the in-body stabilization, as well as the lens being stabilized as well. So as you can see here, this is all handheld, zoomed in all the way to 200 millimeters. Now, we'll step this down. There are 3 stabilizer modes, so let me try to change this. So now this is 2. Mode 1 corrects vibrations in all directions. So mode 2 corrects vertical camera shake during following shots in a horizontal direction, and corrects horizontal camera shake during following shots in vertical direction. Mode 3 corrects vibration only during exposure. During panning shots, corrects vibration during exposure only in one direction, the same as mode 2. But you can definitely tell the difference when it is off. So I'm going to turn stabilizer off. Yeah, you can definitely tell. Quite a bit different there. For this one now, we have turned it on to the digital stabilization on. So you may be able to see a little bit of a difference here. And then we'll change it to enhanced. Okay, so this is enhanced. You might see a slight difference here in that the enhanced mode crops in a bit more, so we're a little bit closer. So this is how that looks. Again, if I'm holding it still, this is me holding it still, also handheld. I also went ahead and shot some stills. This one's at 188 millimeters, f4, 1/30th of a second at 125. And I'm breaking the rules here, and it still looks really, really sharp with that image stabilization here. Next one, also, same thing, breaking the rules here, 1/100th of a second, f4, 171 millimeters at ISO 640, super sharp. Then here, picture of the cat, also breaking the rules here, 1/100th of a second, 131 millimeters, should be at least at 250 or something like that, ISO 640. It's not as sharp, but yeah, it's still super sharp for breaking the rules here. Same thing here, this one's super sharp as well, and again, breaking the rules as well at ISO 160, 200 millimeters. And then low light here, this one's again pretty sharp at 1/6 of a second. But yeah, essentially for this one here, definitely need to pump it up a little bit, but this exposure wise looked the best and removed any of the grain in the background. So overall, I think this lens is a really good value. If you don't need the low light capabilities of an f2.8, or if you're just getting started, this is definitely a great lens. The autofocus was super quick, very, very silent, and yeah, the image stabilization in the lens is amazing. So with that said, thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next video.